Premium is one of the easiest words to print on a pants label. It is also one of the easiest words to hide behind. A pair of trousers can cost more, look polished on the hanger, and still make men over 45 look heavier, older, and less put together once they wear them. The fabric feels thin, the waistband loses shape, the fit pulls at the hips, the pockets start to sag. That is not premium. That is marketing. After 45, the question is not what the brand calls the pants. The question is what the pants do for your body. Do they clean up your silhouette? Do they hold shape after real wear? Do they make you look sharper without asking for attention? That is where the real value begins. 1. Types of men's pants brands to avoid. 1. Overpriced chinos with ordinary construction. Chinos are supposed to be the safe choice. They are cleaner than jeans, more relaxed than dress trousers, easy to wear to dinner, to the office, or on a weekend when a man over 45 wants to look put together without looking dressed up. That is why so many brands charge more for them. But price does not make a chino better. A $150 chino can still have a weak waistband, thin pocket bags, loose side seams, and fabric that gives out after a few months. It may look good on the hanger. It may feel comfortable in the fitting room, but after real wear, the truth shows up. The knees start to bag. The seat starts to sag. The waistband rolls when you sit. The whole pant loses the clean line that made it look sharp in the store. Alan, 61, runs a small construction company in North Carolina. He is organized, direct, and respected by the men who work for him. But the chinos he wore every day did not reflect that. The pockets pulled open. The waistband folded. The back sagged lower than it should. He did not need a new personality. He needed better pants. He switched to a mid-weight cotton twill chino with a firmer waistband and a regular tapered fit. Nothing flashy, no large logo, just better structure. That is the difference. A good chino should not collapse halfway through the day. It should hold the line from the waist to the shoe. 2. Expensive jeans that are really just selling the logo. Some jeans are expensive because the denim is better. Many are expensive because the logo is familiar. That is the part most men miss. A pair of jeans can sit in a premium store, carry a name you recognize, and still use denim that is too light, too stretchy, or too quick to lose shape. At first, it feels comfortable. Then the knees stretch out, the seat softens, the color fades in the wrong places, and the clean shape disappears. For men over 45, that matters more than it did at 25. A younger man can sometimes get away with messy denim. An older man usually cannot. When jeans lose structure, the whole lower body looks less controlled. The legs look shorter. The hips look wider. The outfit starts to look tired. The logo will not fix that. Before you pay more for denim, ask one simple question. After 6 months, will these jeans still make me look sharper? If the answer is no, you are not buying quality. You are buying recognition. And recognition is not the same thing as value. Drop a comment if you have ever bought a famous pair of jeans that looked worse after only a few washes. 3. Premium dress trousers made with cheap fabric. Dress trousers can make a man look polished. They can also make him look cheaper than he actually is. This usually happens when a brand uses the word premium but hides behind vague fabric names. Wool blend, performance fabric, luxury stretch, modern suiting. Those words sound expensive, but they do not always mean much. If the trousers have a shiny surface, trap heat, wrinkle in hard lines, or lose their crease after a few wears, they are not acting like premium trousers. They are acting like cheap fabric with better marketing. For men over 45, this is dangerous because dress trousers are often worn in rooms where perception matters. Offices, dinners, meetings, weddings. Places where people notice polish before they notice details. A good dress trouser should be quiet. The fabric should fall cleanly. The surface should not shine like plastic. The waistband should sit firmly. The leg should drape instead of cling. If your trousers look expensive only when they are hanging in the store, they are not expensive. They are staged. Real quality shows up when you sit, walk, stand, and wear them for an entire day. 4. Slim fit pants that fight the body after 45. Slim fit is not the problem. The problem is when slim becomes tight, Many men over 45 buy slim or skinny pants because they believe a narrower cut will make them look younger. But tight pants do not always create a younger silhouette. Sometimes they only expose where the body has changed. The thighs pull, the seat strains, the hips show horizontal lines. The stomach looks heavier because the legs look too narrow underneath it. Dennis, 49, lives in Colorado and still trains 3 days a week. He is in better shape than many men his age, so he thought slim fit pants would make him look sharper and more athletic. But the pants were too tight through the thigh and seat. When he stood still, they looked acceptable. When he sat, walked, or stepped into a car, they fought against him. He did not look younger. He looked restricted. When he switched to a regular tapered fit, everything changed. The thigh had room. The legs still looked clean. The body looked more balanced. That is the lesson. After 45, the best pants are not the tightest pants. They are the pants that make the body look natural, strong, and controlled. 5. Expensive pants with vague details. The worst sign is not a high price. The worst sign is a high price with vague information. A brand can call a pair of pants premium, luxury, modern, essential, or elevated. But if it does not tell you what the fabric is, how it is woven, how much stretch it has, how high the rise is, or how the pants are supposed to hold shape, then you are being asked to trust a feeling, not a product. That is where men over 45 need to be careful. At this age, the pants have a job. They need to clean up the waist, they need to give the hip structure, they need to fall cleanly over the shoes. They need to stay sharp after real wear, not just in product photos. A trustworthy brand is not afraid of details. It tells you the fabric, it tells you the fit, it tells you the rise. It tells you how to care for the pants. Because real quality can be explained. Marketing needs fog. If a brand gives you only beautiful words and no useful information, leave it on the rack. And if you know a brand that actually gives clear details and makes pants that last, put it in the comments. Another man over 45 may need that recommendation. 7. Part 2. Criteria for buying men's pants for men over 45. 6. Choose fabric for the way you actually live. Good pants start with the right fabric. Not the most expensive fabric, the right fabric. A man over 45 does not need pants that only look good in a product photo. He needs pants that work through a real day. Sitting in a car, walking through an airport, standing at dinner, bending down to pick something up, moving without the pants losing their shape. For chinos, look for cotton twill with enough weight to hold structure. A little stretch is fine. Too much stretch is where the problems begin. For jeans, avoid denim that feels too thin or too elastic. Comfort is good, but jeans still need backbone. For dress trousers, the fabric should fall cleanly. It should not shine. It should not cling. It should not make you feel uncomfortable not cling. It should not make you feel trapped after 2 hours. The goal is simple. The fabric should help the pants keep their shape longer than the first wear. If you have a pair of pants that still looks good after years of use, write the fabric or brand in the comments. That is the kind of information other men actually need. 7. Choose the fit that respects your body now. Fit matters more than the name on the label. After 45, the body changes. The waist may sit differently. The hips may need more room. The thighs may not match the same cuts you wore 20 years ago. That does not mean the body is worse. It means the pants need to be smarter. Straight fit, regular tapered, relaxed taper, and a modern classic fit usually work better than anything too skinny or too low rise. They give the body room without making the pants look loose. They create a clean line from the hip to the shoe. That line is what makes a man look taller, calmer, and more put together. The wrong fit does the opposite. Too tight and the pants pull across the hips. Too loose and the legs look heavy. Too low and the stomach looks larger. Too long and the fabric stacks at the shoe. A good fit does not try to make you look 25 again. It makes you look sharp at the age you are now. That is the difference between chasing youth and dressing with control. 8. Check the waistband, seat, pockets, and seams. A good pair of pants is not judged by the logo. It is judged by the places that carry pressure. The waistband, the seat, the pockets, the inner thigh, the belt loops, the zipper, the button. These are the areas that reveal quality first. A weak waistband rolls when you sit. Thin pocket bags pull open. A sagging back pocket makes the seat look lower. A tight seat creates stress lines. A weak inner thigh starts to wear down long before the rest of the pants. For men over 45, these details matter because the waist, hips, and thighs are where pants either help the body or expose it. When you try on pants, do not just stand straight in the mirror. Sit down, walk, put your phone in the pocket, check if the waistband still feels stable. That small test can save you from buying pants that only look good for 30 seconds. A good pair should still look controlled when your body is moving. 9. Comfort without losing sharpness. After 45, comfort is not optional. But comfort is not the same as softness. That is where many men get trapped. They try on pants that feel easy for the first 5 minutes. The fabric stretches, the waistband gives, the legs feel relaxed, so they buy them. Then real life begins. After a few hours, the knees bubble out, the seat drops, the fabric wrinkles, the shape disappears. Comfort should help you move. It should not make you look careless. The best pants give you room in the thigh, a waistband that does not punish your stomach, and enough structure to keep the line clean. You should be able to sit, drive, walk, and work without thinking about the pants. But when you stand up, they should still look like pants, not loungewear, not gym wear, not something that gave up before the day ended. If a pair of pants is comfortable but makes you look tired, it is not solving the problem. It is only moving the problem from how you feel to how you are perceived. 10. Buy only when the product details are clear. A good brand does not need to hide the truth. It tells you what the pants are made from. It tells you the fit. It tells you the rise. It tells you how much stretch is in the fabric. It tells you how to wash them, and sometimes even gives real measurements for the waist, thigh, knee, and leg opening. That information matters. Because words like premium, luxury, modern, and essential can mean anything. Fabric content means something. Rise means something. Measurements mean something. For men over 45, details are not boring. Details are protection. They keep you from buying pants that look good online, but fail on your actual body. If a brand only shows perfect photos and vague words, be careful. If it gives clear information, it is giving you a way to judge value before you spend. That is what honest clothing does. It lets the product speak in facts, not just adjectives. 11. Buy by standard, not by logo. At this point, the rule is simple. Do not buy pants because the brand is famous. Buy them because they do the job. They should make your body look more balanced. They should hold their shape after real wear. They should sit cleanly at the waist. They should give the hips and thighs enough structure. They should fall over the shoes without stacking, pulling, or collapsing. That is what makes pants valuable after 45. Not the logo, not the campaign, not the word premium. A good pair of pants does not need to announce itself. It just makes the man wearing it look sharper, calmer, and more in control. And that is the real goal. Not to look younger, not to look louder. To look like the man you already are, with clothes that finally match it. If this helped, share it with another man who keeps buying the same brand and wondering why the fit never looks right. After 45, the best pants are not the loudest pair in the closet. They are the pair that makes the man look cleaner, sharper, and more in control without anyone knowing exactly why. No giant logo, no forced trend, no desperate attempt to look younger, just a better line from the waist to the shoes. That is what good pants do. They do not steal attention, they support the man wearing them. So the next time you buy pants, do not ask only what brand they are. Ask whether they make you look more like the man you are now. If you already own a pair that does that, put the brand or the style in the comments. It may help another man stop wasting money on the wrong pair. And if this channel helps you dress with more control and less marketing, subscribe. Because after 45, the right pants do not make you look dressed up. They make you look resolved.